All right, it's that time again. It is time for Rocket Dog Coffee, and the secret ingredients are secret. But one ingredient is special salt. Oh! The first sip is the best.
Yep.
A lot of foam on the top, but the salt sits on the foam.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You got to do a little slurping to get it.
I know. Anyway, my name is Mark Shepard, and I'm here with my dad, Lewis M. Shepard. I always like saying Lewis M. Shepard because Lewis Shepard has too many S sounds, and the M in the middle, Lewis M. Shepard, makes it sound good.
Yeah.
But my name is Mark Lewis Shepard, not Mark Lewis M. Shepard. Anyway. So, today I was thinking about my song, All the Colors That I See, and one of the lines I have in the song is a fisted burgundy. And we have one rose blossom left on the rose bush. So I figured I'd grab it and capture it. So that's why that's there. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about the breadth of your experience. You're 92.
Yes.
We are sitting here in the cell phone age, the smartphone age, when a phone has more computing power than, banks and banks and buildings of mainframe computers back in the 1960s, But you've gone from the horse and buggy age,
Yes.
living on a farm where it was all horse-powered,
Right.
to the modern age when it's a global phenomenon where we can literally hop on Skype and talk to somebody kind of in person on the other side of the world. And I wanted you to just kind of pontificate a little, if you wanted to, just to talk about looking back on this span of life. Like, what's the thing that stands out for you the most, that has improved your life the best or the most, or I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. And we'll try to kind of keep a health, since this is do-it-yourself health, we'll keep a little health tilt on it.
Right. Well, I grew up on this small farm. We had a telephone. It was up on the wall. And just recently, in some form I had to fill out, they wanted to know if I remembered the first telephone number I had. And I was able to remember it. And it was 102 F3. Now the F stood for farm.
Oh, okay.
And the 3, it was a party line, and the 3 meant that our ring was 3 short rings. That's how you knew if the message was for you. And I think there were about 5 other families that were on that same line.
So it was like, bring, bring, bring.
Yeah, right.
Bring, bring, bring.
Then you
and
could
then,
answer.
well, that's us.
Yeah, right, yep.
But a party line, anybody else in any of the other
Yeah.
houses could just pick up and overhear what you were saying.
They could.
So
Yeah,
you had to
right.
kind of keep it
Well,
clean and
yeah,
polite.
right. But that wasn't really a problem because we were not allowed to use very much profanity in the house anyway. So that wasn't
a problem.
That was not a problem.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So that's one thing. And, transportation, for crying out loud, from going from a horse and buggy to, for example, my friend Dale has a Tesla. And from a horse and buggy to an autonomous electric car
That's
really, really
quite the stretch.
quite a stretch. And well, there have been, just so many things that, the changes that I appreciate. And for example, the digital camera, and I was just thinking as you were setting this up, what a invention that has been.
Yeah, put the entire city of Rochester practically out of business.
Right, yeah.
Because Eastman
right,
Kodak was in Rochester.
Right, yeah. And I did, as a student, on a field trip, I visited the plant in Rochester.
The Eastman Kodak
plant. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and just going from a device like that to the what a broad bunch of capabilities these cell phones have. That's I really that's one of the biggies.
Yeah.
And of course, the ability to fly and to all over the place, in a short period of time, and that's magnificent.
Yeah. Health-wise,
we've
had a lot of technological quote-unquote improvements that really weren't.
Right.
Because our bodies weren't designed to eat food that had all these ingredients that have just continued to deteriorate public health, really.
Yeah.
The high sugar content, the whole low fat scam, the hydrogenalized I don't care. The hydrogenated oils.
Yes, right. Hydrogenated
and
oils.
Then the corn syrup replace, cane sugar is bad enough.
Yeah.
But then to turn it into this whole corn syrup thing because it's cheaper and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then people are just, they're just drinking it. They're just eating it.
Right. Yeah. And one of the big problems with high fructose corn syrup is that it has a high concentration of fructose. And although our bodies can handle a bit of fructose, when you overwhelm it, that fructose gets changed into fat.
Yeah,
and
just look around.
Because, our liver has to get it in a form that will, so we can digest it as a sugar, but it gets put in our bodies as fat.
Right.
And that contributes tremendously to obesity, which is rampant in this country. 60% of the population.
Yeah, well, just, if I go to the grocery store and I look down the soda aisle, there's an entire aisle filled with soda.
Yeah.
And the people buying soda are 99% usually quite overweight.
Sure.
But they don't seem to make the connection between drinking soft drinks, which are so much better than hard alcohol, of course.
Oh, yeah, right.
And fruit juices, they think that's healthy. And the reality is they're not. They're sugar. It's sugar. But it's low fat. Like they'll put low fat on something that's just full of sugar.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, it's healthy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But the healthy fats, we're now learning, are actually healthy.
Right, yeah, right.
And Rocket Dog coffee has a little butter in it. Let me tell you, that's one secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to support our show, send us $100 and we'll send you the recipe for Rocket Dog Coffee. The best $100 you'll ever spend on a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that was a commercial.
That was a commercial. We're going to practice being our own sponsors.
Yeah, right.
So, anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Because we're trying to keep these short.
Right. Well, it's such a big subject. It's tough to summarize some of this stuff. You know?
Yeah, well, we've come a long way in 92 years.
Yeah.
Technologically. But food-wise, we've gone, in many ways, backwards. Or not even backwards. We've gone in a direction that our bodies were never evolved to go.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And so getting back to growing your own food or buying food that's grown locally without chemicals and pesticides and sprays and, you know, and to get back to a local food economy, to me, is the subject of a lot of future videos, but food-wise, it hasn't been a big improvement. But technologically, we've had some pretty amazing improvements, and it's pretty cool to be alive in an age where we can take this conversation, and I'll edit it up a little bit, upload it to a couple of places, and people all over the world can join in the experience of the mind meld, of sharing our thoughts and ideas with a vast global constituency. I don't know what else to call it. But anyway, I'm excited to be alive.
And that, I remember some friends of mine had an old, one of Edison's inventions, and that was a cylindrical device that was used to play sound.
Oh, okay.
That goes back.
That's really old because it was originally a cylinder, and then it became a flat.
Yeah, right.
Platter
it became
kind of thing.
A flat disc, and we had one of those that we would crank up, wind it up to play something because we didn't have electricity.
Wow.
And my gosh, the ability to record like we are right now, that's a tremendous advance.
Yeah, yeah.
And look at all the stuff that we can, like for example, the Kindle.
Right.
You could have as many as 1,000 books on one of those devices.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a tremendous amount of data.
Yeah, as long as the internet stays up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the only other. That's the subject for another day. But yeah, so good. Well, we're going to start eating some pistachios.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And with our Rocket Dog coffee. Right. So I think that's it for today. So thanks everybody for watching, and thanks Dad for being willing to talk without rehearsal.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. More music is coming. More do-it-yourself health is coming. So check out the stuff that we have and drop a comment below if you feel like doing that. If you're on one of the platforms that has the thumbs up thing, please give us a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And if you do want to support the channel, Rocket Dog Coffee, the recipe, $100. It's a secret worth sharing for a price. Anyway, that's it for now. Mark Shepard, Lewis M. Shepard, over and out. Say bye.
Bye.
Oh, if I could only sing to you the colors that I see, a crisp and clenching yellow and a fisted burgundy, a shadowed summer blue across a corporation gray. Oh, if I could